can't believe you came back. What she get?
Final touch.
Wow. That's what needs to graduate. Oh, 3? Oh, 5.
Oh yeah, it's wrong. It's yours. Your poor fucking hat.
It got really in use.
I don't think there's been a hat that's been used this much over any fucking
really
hat.
Wrinkled. I wonder if that's a puke or what. I don't know.
Bitch.
Oh.
Shit, they're already fucking coming in here. I've got to find a thing to turn that fucking text off.
No.
The stream element is too small to be displayed. That's wonderful.
You'll be like,
What a piece of shit.
well,
There's
you
the
can
bitch.
start with its own.
No, I need that bitch to be gone. It needs to be gone. Alright, you motherfuckers, we're gonna start this shit. I just gotta get this fucking bitch off the screen here. Somewhere on there. There we go. Be gone, you bitch. Kampai, you motherfuckers. It's time once again for Namasenseis fucking Japanese lessons. Live. You bitch. Get drunk. What you see here is fucking Nigori Sake. I don't know where I'm fucking holding this shit, because this shit's delayed as hell. There we go. It's a Nigori Sake. It's a fucking special kind of sake that in it there are remnants of rice. And it looks like many other white liquids of its fucking type. So, a lot of people in fucking Japan, they drink that shit cold, like I just did. That was fucking cold. But I like it hot. Most people don't fucking like that shit hot. So, cheers, you motherfuckers. Kampai. You Roscoe, you bitch! So we have a lot of shit to cover today. We're gonna be doing these motherfucking live lessons based on a plan. I've got a fucking sheet of paper with the fucking plan on it. So we got this fucking intro, then we're gonna fucking do some kanji, and then we're gonna do the fucking vocabulary. And that vocabulary and all the notes you need for today are in the motherfucking Discord. So if you're not on the motherfucking Discord, go in there under the Japanese practice section, and all the notes from this lesson today are in that motherfucking Discord. So you can fucking see that. You don't have to write it 50 times, but you should anyway. Stupid bitch. But anyway, it's 2000 goddamn 20 now. So you can fucking copy and paste too. I don't give a shit. So then we're gonna do fucking sentences with the shit we learned, and then finally, you guys are gonna write in the chat, and we're gonna fucking correct you because you suck. And there'll be a Q&A after that shit. Pretty fucking easy. Bitch. Before we start, one more fucking shot of this Nigori Sake here. It's going to be required. There will be drinking. So, excuse me. So, today's topic, if you haven't fucking garnered it, go on the Discord and see me chug this fucking Nigori Sake down, is drinking in Japan. So we're going to extend a lot of what we've already learned and all the other lessons we've done, and just cover a bunch of words from Japan's drinking culture, from the izakaya all the way to drinking in the street. So let's start with some motherfucking vocabulary words. Actually, before that, let's do the kanji of the day. So our kanji of the day are very similar. It is going to be taberu and fucking nomu. So taberu starts with this fucking thing here, this little fucking hat thing, and you put a little thing going down like that, and you draw a yolk. It's like this. It's just like that. And that's tabe. I think you can read it shoku too. Not 100%. Am I right on that? Can it be shoku as well? It can be shoku, yeah. So you can read it either fucking shoku or taberu. If you want, well, tabe, because then you put that fucking ru on the back of that bitch. And then it's taberu. And if you want this to become nomu, you make this motherfucking thing smaller here. For the sake of time, I'm not even going to fucking bother doing it again. And then you draw this little fucking thing on there. It looks like a goddamn crazy thing with a person under it. And that's fucking drink. My handwriting's shit. I can't even read my own English handwriting. So if you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. That's why I type on a computer. But anyway, that's fucking nomu if you fucking put a big ass mu in front of that motherfucker. Bitch. So write that fucking shit in the chat. You guys will be neater than me. You know why? Because you got Microsoft IME. You fucking bitch. So those are the kanji that I expect you motherfuckers to do today. You should write that shit 50 times in your motherfucking notebook. You bitch. So for the sake of keeping up with everybody else, we're not going to be going through all the fucking kanji that are in the Discord notes, obviously. They're there for your reference, but I'm going to try to write this shit in hiragana so that everybody stands a chance at reading this shit today. So when you're going out to fucking get a drink, there are two fucking situations that can come about in fucking Japan. You have the fucking situation, you're going on and you go to a fucking restaurant or a bar, and that's one experience. And then you've got the other situation where you're sitting out in front of a fucking convenience store drinking on the street. That's the other one. So I'm going to first cover what happens when you go to a Japanese bar or an izakaya. So izakaya is spelled I-za-ka and then ya. Fucking izakaya. It's shitty, I know, but that's what it is. And this is a fucking special kind of bar, and what you do is you take all your money and you get it all and you put it into a little pile. All your fucking Ichiman end notes, a lot of them. You get them in a big old pile and you fucking light them on fire. That's what happens when you go to a fucking izakaya. It's horrible. Your money, it's gone. It's fucking gone. You're not going to have any money when you're done with that shit. But it's a fun experience. You're going to have a good couple hours, that fucking izakaya. So that's the place to go. And there's a lot of shit in that izakaya. So some fucking things they're going to do. When you go in that motherfucking izakaya, they are going to first say, "Irashaimase." And you're going to fucking be welcomed into the store. "Irashaimase" means welcome to the store. Welcome to the shop. Welcome into my business. So they'll welcome you in there. And then they're going to be like, "Seki ni gonai shimasu," which is essentially take a seat. You may be seated at this time. So once you get into that motherfucking place, you're going to be sat down and you're going to see a menu of shit and a bunch of stuff is going to happen. So let's go over some of the things that fucking happen when you're drinking. So, gepu starts with get, and then chitsai tsu, and then poo, just like you poo, the fucking little degree sign on there. That's burp. That's what it is. If gepu shimasu, it's you are burping. Well, gepu shiteiru would be burping. Gepu shimasu is burp, like straight up fucking present tense burp. And gepu shita is you burped. No one really says that. I guess they do. I don't know. But the point is you should be doing this. You should be burping in the motherfucking bar. And this could be very easily confused with gero, which is the fucking, it's puke. It's the noun of puke, which is also starting with get, ro. It's fucking to puke. Well, it's not to puke, it's puke. To puke is haku. Haku is to puke. Hakimashita is I puke. Hakiso, like this. So that is meaning that the motherfucker's shot clock is up. That motherfucker's got 10 seconds to get to that toilet, or it's over. That's Hakiso. You seen a motherfucker like that out there in your day. I guarantee you have. So when you're out there and you see some motherfucker about to lose his lunch, in Japanese you could say Hakiso, and that's hilarious. And usually people point and laugh, or they cry if they're fucking easily disgusted by puke. Get drunk. I need another shot. All this shit goes in to your motherfucking notebook, or at the very least, you should write it in the chat, or you should fucking, god damn it, you should put that shit, copy paste it from the Discord into something else so at least you see the motherfucking thing. Seriously. Fucking bitch. Kampai. You fucks. You see that steam? That ain't fucking Valve's steam. It's mine. Bitch. So, there are two kinds of situations in that motherfucking izakaya. There is a situation where you sit down and you order things off a menu and they have a cost. And that is one style. And there's another style which you can order especially called tabe hodai or nomi hodai, using the same kanji that we just fucking learned. Tabe hodai is when you can have all you can eat, and essentially you just order for a time limit. It's like 2 hours usually. Everybody pays the same shit. You can order whatever you want. They bring all that shit to the table. Everybody gets stuffed as fuck. And then when you're done fucking eating all that shit, everybody pays the same thing, and you get whatever you want. And nomi hodai is the same thing, except for you will also be able to drink as much as you want. And this can cause, obviously, a lot of over drinking because motherfuckers don't want to get ripped off, so they drink as much as they can. And they want stumbling out of there. This is good. This is what I recommend if you're going to go to an izakaya. This way you don't get blindsided by some shitty price that ends up fucking you over. At least you know how much you're going to go down for. And you can go in there and eat that shit and drink that shit. And you know you're not getting ripped off. The other fucking way that they do shit is they will split the bill. And I'm going to fucking cover this in a little bit more detail later. But essentially, everybody goes in there and then they fucking order whatever they want, just like it's a tabe hodai. Big ass group of people, usually from a motherfucking company. And at the end, the fucking restaurant makes you all split the bill regardless of what you ordered. So you could have fucking ordered a water and you still end up getting stuck with a fucking $250 bill at the end of the motherfucking night. So that's pretty rough. We'll touch on that a little more later. Anyway, on to some more motherfucking very important words you need to know. How to talk about being drunk, right? First, if you want to know how to say I want to get drunk, or if you feel like getting drunk, it's yopparai tai, meaning I want to get drunk. I feel like getting drunk. To kanji. It's the motherfucking way you say it. Yopparai tai. And yopparai is drunk, and yopparata is also drunk. It's kind of past tense way of saying drunk. It's more like the English way. So, kare wa yopparata. That's fucking, he's wasted. That's essentially what you gotta fucking say. And chat's saying shit. And there will be your time for me to pay attention to you, I promise. I ain't reading chat until the end. I see y'all fucking writing shit down in there. It's good. Do what you're gonna do. The fucking other thing you need to know about yopparai is that if you fucking yeah, never mind. I don't know what I'm fucking saying. Alright, anyway. So, you're gonna get drunk. You're gonna get drunk as fuck. That's how you fucking talk about that. How do you get drunk? You get drunk by chugging fucking beer and shots. That's how you do it. So, if you were gonna fucking cheer on a motherfucker in Japan, how to fucking chug their beer or chug their fucking shot of alcohol or whatever, you do that by saying iki, iki, and this one has a weird spelling, so I'm gonna write it out. Iki. There's a fucking chisai tsu in that fucking thing. You just repeat that over and over again. So, It's just like chug, chug, chug. You can eat, geek, eat, geek. You can just say it and say it and say it. Jesus, my cat is fucking falling all over herself. Bitch! My head got smaller. Truth is, I had to cut that out. That's how it always used to be. But anyway, that is not the age we live in this day. This day, we do it live! So, you all know, I said kanpai at the beginning of the motherfucking lesson. That means cheers. So, I don't see any reason not to take another motherfucking shot right this second. There we go. And fucking illustrate that motherfucking thing. I did it wrong. You're supposed to say kanpai first. But I was thirsty. You bitch. So, when you're fucking drunk, you're going to say shit you don't mean. Probably in Japanese, maybe in English. You might not. You might have control of your motherfucking self. But if you ever find yourself calling someone a fat bitch, and you fucking want to make sure that you don't get in as much trouble as you're already going to get in, you could say jodanda. So that's jodanda. So that's G-O U da da. Jodanda. That means I'm joking. I was just joking. It's not. Don't take it seriously. I didn't mean you were a fat bitch. It's nothing. You don't gotta worry about that. You probably should memorize that fucking thing before you do any other motherfucking baby wipes. There's plenty of them. They're everywhere. Anyway, you need to be able to fucking cover your ass, especially if you didn't even mean to say it. I got motherfuckers in my Discord misspelling fucking words that mean masturbation and shit. Hey, you make a mistake, one fucking syllable, and you might be saying an entirely different thing. You might piss a motherfucker off. So, say you're just joking, or you can say, ore wa baka da, which also means I'm a motherfucking moron, it doesn't matter. So, that also will get you out of that one. I actually think calling yourself a moron will get you out a little faster. So, it depends on the context. Anyway, so when it comes to the fucking izakaya situation, there is a point in the night you're going to get to when in Japan everybody takes public transit, especially foreigners, but everybody takes public transit. No one drinks and drives. Nobody. That just doesn't happen. In fact, there's so little drinking and driving in Japan that actually they allow the passengers to drink in the car, which is freaking insane to me, but they do allow it. And you can drink in the train too, which is weird. But anyway, the point is that most people aren't fucking going to izakayas and then getting in their car and driving home. That's very uncommon. So they have to get on a train. And the trains have a fucking schedule in Japan, and they end. And so there's this point in the night when you're just hopping bars and doing shit all night where you got to know if someone talks about this, that you got to perk your ears up or you're going to be doing an all-nighter. You might be out on the street, or you might be taking advantage of one of the situations I talk about a little later in this motherfucking thing. So that situation is the last train. It's Shuden. So she, and then Chisai. God damn. I fucked that up any more than I did? Jesus Christ. Chisayu. Alright, I did fuck it up more. It's fine. Shu. U. Den. That's the last train. So, you need to fucking get that last train. Don't forget it. I fucked up many a times back in the day. That motherfucking last train. You don't catch this shit, you're going to be up for a long time. And the service gets worse as the night goes on. So, you definitely want to fucking be aware of that. And that shit is universal. No matter where you're at, unless you're in the motherfucking farmyard drinking in your field or some shit. In which case, then you don't need to worry about the fucking last train, do you? You can suck a nut. So, let's talk a little bit about the motherfucking menu out there that you're going to see in a motherfucking izakaya. This is good stuff, and it's a little different than you might fucking be used to eating in wherever country origin you have. So, the fucking best shit is what I put on the Discord of all the food you can eat in the izakaya. So, first one is really a fucking, it's kind of a throwback actually. It's a trick word. It's a trick word. It's a yakitori. Yakitori. So, Yakitori, who thinks they fucking know this? I'm gonna fucking go into chat and see if anybody knows what the fuck this is. I'm now looking at chat for the first time. I apologize, but I will look at it later in the end of the lesson. Anybody know what this shit is? Yakitori, come on. Hook him up. No! Fucking retard, it's not grilled chicken! Oh, you fucked up! You fucked up! See, it was a trick question. Fucking told you. Now, there is grilled chicken in it, but that's not what it is. It's fucking kebabs. It's fucking chicken kebabs. That's what they call that shit. Yakitori as fried fucking chicken, as you may think that fried chicken would be, is actually karaage. So, that's a totally different dish. That's the shit they're trying to repurpose here in America. I've seen karaage restaurants popping up in Atlanta and shit. Just recently, they've just been popping up. And that's a totally different thing with a different batter, but that's actually fried chicken. And fucking yakitori, they put that shit on a stick with some vegetables. It's a fucking kebab, is what that is. So be aware of that. And karaage, which is the traditional fried chicken. I'm sorry I fucked you over with a trick question. What the fuck? Can I get the first fucking letter of the goddamn alphabet right? Jesus Christ. Fucking long time since I've fucking written anything, I swear to God. That's O! Fuck's sake. Alright. Kage. That's fucking fried chicken. So, be aware of that shit. This shit's starting to get wet, this fucking board. Thanks to the fucking great power of these fucking wet wipes. Bitch. So, another fucking delicious thing you motherfuckers can eat is hormone. Anybody know what that is? Who fucking knows? Anybody know what the fuck hormone is? Someone's got it, because the motherfucking Discord's on there. Someone should have known that motherfucking kebab, too, actually, because I put that fucking shit on the Discord. Hormone is intestines, yes. It's motherfucking intestines. So that is actually a katakana word. The first so far today that we are going to be writing on the big board. Horu mo. So there it is. Hormone. That's fucking intestine. And they may or may not clean that motherfucker out to your standards. That shit stinks. And I took you one time with a fucking cell phone into a motherfucking restaurant that had that shit. And they had a ventilation shaft for every table in that restaurant because it stinks so bad. But it's pretty good. I fucking ate that. I've eaten a lot of fucking intestines in my life. So now that I fucking mentioned the intestine, we need to fucking quickly flash the shrimp shit.
Look at this. This is the most fucking diarrhea shit. This shit sells on the market. My fucking special dish. Look at this shit.
This is the most fucking diarrhea shit.
That is fucking nasty. But that is, I guess, technically, in a weird sense, a full uncleaned hormone. You bitch. So, another interesting thing. Nankotsu. Nankotsu is fucking gristle from chicken. So what they do, they fry the gristle. They take the fucking joints from the motherfucking wings and the legs, where that fucking gristly top part's on there, and they chop that up, and they fry it up, and make it real crispy, and then they fucking serve it to you. Just those fucking things. And they have another thing called tsunazuri, which I didn't put in the list, but I'm gonna fucking mention it now because it's good. And that's the fucking gizzard. That's the thing that the fucking chicken uses to grind up its food. They eat a bunch of rocks. Doesn't it sound delicious? It actually is, though. They eat rocks. Fucking birds eat rocks. And then they fucking grind that shit up. And then that's how they chew. Because they don't have fucking teeth to chew. It's fucking birds. Stupid motherfuckers. So, anyway, that's nankotsu. It's good shit. I love that shit. It's one of my favorites. I miss it. You stick lemon on that shit. goddamn delicious. Makes me need a drink. Kampai, you motherfuckers. Delicious. We're almost through our vocab list. And we'll fucking try to do some sentences. So, next one, we're going to go through several of the yakis. So we've got yaki ika. We're just going to put yaki on here. So hold on. Just throw that yaki on here. Then we got ika. That's fried squid. And then we got soba. God damn, this fucking thing is too wet. It's starting to fuck up. Come on. Soba. Yakisoba is fucking fried Chinese noodles. And then we've got the stuff that ends with yaki. So that's the other shit that there are. Yaki means fried for the most part. So we got Okonomiyaki. No. Fucking bullshit. Okonomiyaki. Then we got Monjayaki. So, I'll explain these after I write these down. Yaki, and then we finally got Takoyaki. So, Okonomiyaki is an Osakan delicacy that I think I have cooked for you on Put It In Your Mouth. I may not have, but I think I did. It is essentially a cabbage pancake where you throw squid and fucking pork and ginger and flour and cabbage and all that shit into a fucking frying pan and fry it up, and then you eat it. It's delicious. You put tonkatsu sauce or okonomiyaki sauce on that bitch. It's real good. Monjayaki is the Tokyo version of the same dish. So you've got essentially all of the same ingredients in there, but it's soupier. It's like, it's really soupy, and you put it on a fucking flat grill, and you flip that bitch over, and it's real flat, and it soups out. The inside's real soupy. It's still good, though. It's still delicious. It's almost the same. If I said that in front of any Osakan, they'll slap me, but it's pretty close. And takoyaki is fucking fried octopus balls, and they're literally balls of octopus.
全然違うよ.
Yeah, see, that is an Osakan that came in here and said that they are fucking zenzen's chigao, which means that they're absolutely different in every way. And there is no similarity at all. One is a fucking disgusting monstrosity, and one is delicious. That's the Osaka opinion about that, just to let you know. Alright, so the last thing on this fucking list that I fucking skipped over because it doesn't say yaki is gyoza. And gyoza is fucking Chinese pot stickers, but they taste way better when they're made in Japan. And gyoza is spelled weird, so I do have to write it down. It is gi, and then chisai yo, u, and then za. So when you've got that motherfucking thing, you don't expect to see that u, because if you fucking go to Walmart or some motherfucking place in America that's selling this shit, they generally don't even remember to put the fucking Romaji U in there. So you could easily be caught off guard with that motherfucker. So just keep that in mind. I hope this one's drier. Drier than the last one. So that's the fucking vocabulary that I want to teach to you guys. So now I want to have more of a little fireside about fucking Japanese culture, and we're going to talk a little bit more, because that's part of what we're doing here as well. Fucking learn about Japanese culture. There's a bunch of shit I want to fucking say regarding the motherfucking drinking culture. If I could find my fucking notes, which I don't think I have notes. There they are. They are fucking right here. Got my topics. Topics to discuss. So I have a fairly decent view of chat. talking about the panty vending machines. Those were gone in the 1990s, I'm afraid. There are still some very strange, fucking perverse shit going on in Japan, but I haven't seen a fucking panty vending machine my entire fucking time being there. At least not used panties. You might be able to get new panties, though. You might be able to get new panties out of a fucking vending machine. But the used ones, that shit kind of stopped. It's a damn shame. Damn shame. And love hotels are one of the options I want to talk about. So I guess the first thing to talk about is what fucking happens when you fucking actually miss the last train. So you've got a plethora of options available depending on how much you have financially. You can sleep on the platform. That is an option. So if you want to sleep on the flat platform, that bitch is free. That's what homeless people do. So you can sleep right on the fucking platform, wait for the fucking 5:30 a.m. train to fucking come rolling in. That's an option for you. It's probably the best one that you've got. Yeah, that was very real. In the 1990s, they absolutely sold used panties in vending machines. Yes, they definitely did. I've seen pictures of that shit. It's real. So, the next option you've got, the next level up that you have from that is to fucking go ahead and go to a karaoke bar. Essentially, you go in there and you pay a certain number of yen per hour. It's usually between 5 and 15. And they also have tabe hodai and nomi hodai in there too. And you can just sing karaoke, or you can just sleep on the bench. Honestly, I've done that before. And that'll take care of you until the next train comes at 5 in the morning. That is the most popular option for the motherfuckers I was hanging out with. We'd all go in there and split it, and if we were fucking totally wasted or puking ourselves, we'd just pass out in the corner of the room they gave us, and anybody with any energy would fucking sing. It worked, and it's bad sleep, but at least you get some sleep, and you go to work in the next morning. It's fucking crazy. The next option is a love hotel. Love hotels charge by the hour, so it can rack up pretty expensively, but some of them are really seedy and cheap. And you can go in there with someone or without someone, but just bring the black light. You're going to see there's a lot of fucking goings-on in those motherfucking love hotels. You might find some people hanging outside of that motherfucker that'd be willing to go in with you, but you're not going to have any money. When you're done, you bitch! And then finally, you can get a real hotel, which will cost you between $100 and $200. So that's your fucking choices if you fuck up last call in Japan. So karaoke is invented in Japan. Yes, that is their thing. They made that up. Of course it's popular there. It's becoming popular here. It's nowhere near as popular. There is a karaoke, excuse me, let me fucking pronounce it correctly. There's a fucking karaoke place in every small town and several in every large town that you will go in. You will always be able to find one of those bitches. And they always charge by the hour for the room, and they often have that all-you-can-drink specials. So they are very popular. It's not like in America where they will have some bitch-ass DJ up at the front. You got to go up in there and give them your request. Fucking, oh, will you please play Ring of Fire? No, it's not like that. You need more drink in this fucker. You go into fucking karaoke and you're in there. I've become fucking westernized. I'm saying karaoke. It's karaoke. I have lost it. But that is not fucking something I'm trying to hide. I've been in America for 5 goddamn years. So I still work with Japanese people though. So I at least get to type in Japanese and stuff. So that's kind of nice. Alright, so next topic I want to fucking talk about is alcohol and how much it costs. So in Japan, the fucking alcohol costs a lot more if you are a beer drinker like me. So anyone want to take a shot at how much a fucking 500 milliliter can of beer will cost you in Japan? Anybody? Nobody's got any motherfucking guesses? That's going to be 300 to 400 yen, depending on the beer you get. That's insane! Now, one of you motherfuckers might, yep, there it is. One of you motherfuckers might be like, hey, I got beer for 100 yen, yeah. That's not beer. You got fucking happoshu is what you got. It's fucking malt liquor. It ain't beer. This shit'll make you puke. Which is fine if you want to puke. But that's expensive and it's all tax. It's all zeikin. It's all tax. All that shit. It's fucking like 60% tax. That is why you can buy a fucking 12-year Glenfiddich 750 milliliter bottle of fucking beautiful scotch in Japan for $20, and you can't buy a fucking 6-pack for that much. It's fucked. It's fucked. I'm telling you, it is fucked. And you don't get a discount the more you buy. You buy a fucking 30-pack of Budweiser here, it's going to cost you $18. That's not the case. It's still $3 a can in that bitch. They just fucking multiply it by how many cans you're buying, because you still have to pay the same amount of tax. It's some bullshit. So, did you come in here to learn Chinese bang bus? Well, that's nice. One of these days we'll do another lesson about how to pick up motherfucking people, but this is Japanese, not Chinese, so I don't know if you're in the right place. But welcome. You can fucking maybe learn something. It's all about culture now. All the motherfucking other stuff, it ain't fucking, we already got through all the fucking words and shit. So, another thing I want to fucking talk about is beer pouring with the tiny glasses. So when you're in those motherfucking izakayas, you're going to be expected to do some fucking weird shit with the beer. They will bring beer out into those fucking nomi hodais, and it'll be the 500 milliliter bottles. They'll bust them out and put them in the middle of the table, and everybody has to pour each other's beer for them. And this helps encourage people to drink more. It's a way of pressuring people to drink more. I'm not into pressure, but I do like drinking. So you're not supposed to pour your own drink. I mean, I do sometimes. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to have someone watching you pouring your shit for you. It's kind of like you get served, and you have to serve everybody else all the time. That's the fucking culture in the izakaya with the fucking beer. So if you've ever been to Japan and you started pouring your own shit and had them take the fucking bottle away from your ass and then pour it for you, that's why they're doing it. That's normal. So be aware of that shit, because it'll happen to you if you go over there and you're not ready for it. Some motherfucker has hosted my ass. That's fucking, thanks for that fucking host. I appreciate you starting your channel up and then fucking coming here. That's what you need to do. Alright, so the next fucking topic is Hostess Bars. This is getting more along the hentai shit, but it is part of the drinking culture in Japan. In Japan, they have this thing where, like, there are a bunch of men that are afraid to talk to women, I guess. I don't know. It seems like that. And their solution to that problem was to create a very special drinking experience where you rent very, very beautiful women to sit there at your table and drink and talk with you. And you have to pay for their liquor too. So it's like paying for a date. They do not go home with you. They do not fucking touch you. They don't do anything other than fucking talk to you and laugh. And that's it. So you haven't got a prayer. Like, you could go in there, you could be Elon motherfucking Musk and go up into one of those fucking Hostess Bars. They aren't going to touch you. They're not allowed to do that shit. Someone will probably fucking slap the shit out of them if they touch you. So, that shit's fucked up. And it costs like fucking $75 to fucking $300 an hour for these fucking bitches to just sit there and keep you company. So don't fucking be fooled. Someone will be like, oh, it's fun. They'll drag you in there. And I've been in one of those motherfucking things. I got drug in there by friends of mine thinking that I was going to have the greatest time of my life in there or some shit. Drug me in there, and then, they sat a really pretty girl next to me, and there I was, just a fucking pretty girl talking. That's all they do, just talk, and then you're done, and then you don't have any money left. That's what fucking happens at the fucking Hostess Bars. There really isn't any fucking... Are there host clubs? I thought we had not reached a gender equality situation in Japan with that. They have cat cafes where you can go in and pay to have cats walk all over you and fucking shed in your food and your coffee. I know that that's a thing, but I don't know. In the end, it's not that. The thing that's weird about it's not fucking people selling sexuality. That's not weird. That's been happening forever. What's weird is that they're selling the pure conversation only, and they're very strict about it, and that's all they're selling. It is just the biggest waste of money. I cannot fucking believe that shit. I really can't. But it's out there. And so you need to know, if you see in front of the motherfucking bar that you motherfuckers are about to go into, you see a picture with measurements and fucking faces of women in there, you're going to be paying a lot more to be fucking eating in that fucking place and drinking in there. And a lot of times you don't have the choice of where you're going to eat because your hosts are going to take you there. But just be ready, because when it comes time, the bill splitting comes into play. That's the Warikan. Warikan is splitting the bill. And this is the most horseshit thing that will happen to you. You will go in to a motherfucking izakaya and you will order some nankotsu and like 4 beers. And everybody else in that fucking group is going to be ordering fucking fish eggs and sushi and fucking like lobster or whatever the fuck. They'll order every goddamn thing on the menu. They'll fucking clear the fucking liquor cabinet of everything they have. And then that bitch will come with the bill and everybody's going to expect you to cough up $200 for your fucking 4 beers and your nankotsu. And you have to do it. It's fucked. Or you get into an awful argument, one you do not want to be in. Because you probably don't have the skills to fucking get out of it. It's bad news. So just be ready for that fucking shit. Kokze, I've never heard that. Oh, German, that's why. I was like, I thought puke was gero or gepu is a verb. It's gero or haku. Haku's the verb for fucking puke. We talked about that at the very beginning of this bitch. If you missed it, then fucking watch the VOD. We talked about puking. It's important. And, well, there's another thing I didn't fucking tell you. If you ever hear someone say, keisatsu o yobu, that means that someone's calling the cops. So if you hear that fucking shit, that's the time to get the fuck out of there. You can run. They're slow. Their cops aren't fast. They will take their time getting there. It's time for you to fucking fuck off and get out of there. Because you do not want to fuck with that. They are not as bad as American cops. They aren't going to shoot you, but it's not a fun time. So be aware of that fucking shit. What else is on this fucking thing I wanted to talk about? Kushikatsu. Those are fucking very special izakayas that have fucking you get your own private fry vat in the table. So the table on the inside of it is a giant fucking like pot of boiling oil that is lit up on fire, and you get raw ingredients and batter delivered to your table as you order them, and you dip that shit in the batter, and then you dip it into the motherfucking hot oil. So if you ever get the chance to fucking go to a kushikatsu restaurant, you should do that. That is something you should fucking do. That is highly recommended. That's why it's on this fucking list. You bitch! So that does it for the fucking things I wanted to talk about culture. Now it's time for you guys to practice some fucking writing. And Kaio and I are gonna fucking look at this shit. Hey Kaio, are you available? Let's fucking tear these people apart. So we're looking in this chat now. I'm here in spirit, but I'm looking at the chat. And we're gonna see if you guys can fucking try to put some fucking sentences down, and we will tell you if they are correct or not and what they mean. It's all English in there. Don't worry about that right now. And if you guys fail to fucking take advantage of the practice time, then you're just fucking pussies. That's all there is to that. And that's fine. You can all be fucking pussies if you want. I will cut it out of the next fucking lesson. Alright. Watashi wa?
多分挑むだと思うんだけどそれ
Is that chizu?
Yeah.
Keisu?
Cheese.
Chizu. Watashi wa chizu ga suki. That's actually correct.
Yeah.
I don't think I can find anything wrong with that motherfucker. Alright.
なんでやねん
Nandenen is correct. That is absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Kanpai is in katakana. It's normally in hiragana, right? Or do they...
乾杯は漢字かな
Kanji ka.
うん
Okay, well anyway.
カタカナでもいいよ
Yeah, katakana is fine.
Mm.
Hi is yes, that is correct.
うん
Watashi wa kei desu. Gay desu. Gay desu. He's saying he's gay?
Yeah.
Do you need a nagai e?
No.
No, you don't
That's
need a
correct.
nagai. So that's okay. So yes, you're gay.
Mm.
That is absolutely correct in hiragana.
Mm.
Gay is also in
Katakana.
katakana normally, though.
Yeah.
So I do have to point out that you do want to switch over to katakana when you say that you're gay. And we missed Frey Avantier's shit up there. What's he saying?
Can you read this? I think idomu, but I'm not.
Idomu. I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
What is idomu? Do you know?
It's I will 挑むぞかな多分ね I will なんだろうね I will fight or I don't know I will get to that hard stuff かな
I'll give it all I have? I don't
know.
know. I don't know what that means, so I apologize. Neither does Kaio, which is kind of fucked up. That's just the way it is. Alright.
このジョルノ・ジョバーナには夢がある。That's good for you.
Kono Joburo. What is Joburo Jobron?
name ね。
Oh, it's a name? I
must
don't fucking
be
know what that is. So good. So far, so good. Watashi wa anata no
動画。
動画を見て日本語ができるようになりました. Wow,
that's
that's
great.
actually a fantastic sentence,
Yeah.
actually, and also that's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Well
played.
Yeah, well done. This is again that same fucking verb that I have not. It's the same fucking verb that Freyavantir that you did. I don't know what it is. I don't fucking know what that
I needed
is.
my cell phone, sorry.
The bang bus is returned. We're practicing some writing here for 5 minutes before we go into full-on question and answer. And I will face the camera toward my ass, and I will drink the rest of this bottle. And we will answer questions. You can ask either one of us some fucking questions. That'll be the lesson for the day about drinking. And you don't have to ask a question about fucking drinking. You can ask it about whatever the fuck you want. But that's how it's gonna roll. So, any more? I don't see any more. It's pretty good though. It's some good practice. Gay des. Yes, exactly. That gay, that's correct in hiragana. So let's fucking turn that shit.
Yeah, just touch it.
What?
That's okay.
I need to be able to see a fucking chat.
Okay.
What am I gonna do?
It's shaking. That's shaking.
Oh, you want me to fucking put it there?
Yeah, there.
Alright, you get a fucking profile of this shit.
Yeah. Also, you're peeking according to them. So.
I probably am because I'm fucking right next to this microphone. God damn, it looks like I'm swallowing the fucking light of God. It's fucked up. Alright, so hit me with your questions. Maybe I should go over here and you can read the questions. Then I don't have to fucking worry about that shit. I can't see that far. It's fucked.
Okay.
You got anything in there? I can read it from here. I have to turn though. So I'm gonna turn. That doesn't mean I'm not fucking looking at you.
How many kanji do you know?
How many kanji? Not many. I'm pretty bad. Like, no less than 100. Do I recognize between 200 or 300? I don't know. I haven't fucking counted them. It's been a long time. I've forgotten a lot of them. I used to know more, but I've truly fucking let that go. It's pretty bad. You do not have to ask your questions in Japanese. You can decide to do them in English or Japanese. Because I'm not able to fucking get around here. Hold on.
No, there's no question.
There's no fucking questions on here. JLPT, what is that? JLPT. Give me more of a non-acronym. I probably haven't. Fucking life's good, dude. Life's real good. It's been a nice fucking day today. Haven't had to do much. Fucking getting drunk.
Oh,
Good
Japanese
times.
language proficiency test.
Oh, no. I have not taken proficiency test. I did pass through 3 years of college education, and I lived there 8 years. I've never taken a test. Never had to. I wouldn't do it unless I had to. Someone might force me to someday. Then I'll fucking take it.
Do you know any other language besides Japanese and English?
I know a very shitty amount of Spanish, but not enough to do anything. I can read Spanish, but I'm not gonna be very fluent in Spanish. I can't carry on a fucking conversation correctly.
I've been using Japanese for busy people. Are you familiar with it?
No and yes. So Smarf is out there asking if I've gotten fired from my English teaching job, which is very interesting. My job, which is thinking that I have one. I did get fired from a English teaching job in Japan. I probably held like 7 or 8 different English teaching jobs while I was there. I never got fired from my full-time jobs ever, but there was a part-time job that I did working for kids aged 2 to 4 every Saturday, 2 hours a day. And I would have to drive 50 miles on the train to get to that motherfucker, and it paid like $200 an hour. It was ridiculous. So it was high pay, but high amount of going to the train and back, and it really ended up coming out to be about fucking like maybe $90 an hour to do that. And they fucking found the Homeless in Denton videos, and it wasn't Namasenseis that got me shut down at all. It was Homeless in Denton. They saw me shooting people with shotguns and smoking like fake weed. It was actually tobacco. But in that buy your shit from us video, that was what they showed me when they let me go. Was the buy your shit from us video, and they're like, "This is you," and I was like, I don't act like that in the class, and they were like, "Yep, you're gone," and that was the end. I did not laugh because I didn't get paid for that day, and I'd fucking gone all the way on that fucking train to go over there, and that pissed me off. So, no, I didn't laugh. I was pretty pissed off. But in the end, I can laugh about it now. I really don't care. But that is a very fucking tiny little thing, and other people knew about it. The public education people knew, and they didn't fire me over the Namasenseis Japanese lesson. Honestly, the idea of swearing in Japan just isn't kind of a thing. So it's not really... YouTube was really new then, too. It was not... No one really thought anything of it. And thought also, Eigo wakanai, it's okay. Because most of my filthy things that I said were English, for the most part. They were almost all filthy English things. And they could just say Eigo wakanai, they didn't care. They didn't know. So... Masa Works Design. I do not know of Masa Works Design. Do you know of Masa Works Design? What's that? I don't know. You're gonna have to fucking say that. Quizmaster is a fucking bitch. Quizmaster. I don't know how to say Quizmaster. Quizmaster the show. How do you say Quizmaster?
Quizmaster.
Quizmaster. Kuso yaro desu ne. I don't know how else to say that. There's not really a fucking bitch. You could be like Inu des, but that doesn't really fucking make any sense. It's not really an insult. Quizmaster.
Quizmaster って何?
The show. I think that a Quizmaster is a fucking game show host.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't watch series.
It would be fun to do a fucking game show on Twitch. I actually thought about this, where I fucking get people to come on as guests on Discord and fucking humiliate them. That would be hilarious. I would fucking totally do that. It needs to be done. Yes, this is fucking live. We're taking questions right now, and this is the end of the motherfucking lesson here. I'm taking this bottle out. I'm sorry, motai nai. That's right. When I drink, motai nai. When you drink, it's oishii. But when I drink, it's motai nai. Fucking slugging this shit down. You can't see her, but you can hear her. Like, she's lovely, trust me, but she doesn't want to be on camera. So, we're lucky to have her, and I'm not gonna fucking disrespect her by showing that shit. Yep, that's the fucking Vive box up there. I love the Vive. It's a fucking fantastic thing. One of these days, when there's no Yuna, and I can clear this room out of all the trash on the floor, if you saw this fucking floor, you would be shocked. I am dodging fucking toys and shit left and right down here. I could stab myself internally or externally at any moment, just fucking pacing around. Will I stream VR chat? Hell yes I will. When I get that shit up and running and get this room cleaned, yes, there will come a time where VR chat must be done, and I will go fuck with people out there. It'll be hilarious. Do I have a kid now? Yes, I do. That's why there's toys all over the motherfucking floor. I have a half Japanese, half American child. Her name's Yuna. She's awesome. Cheers to Yuna. She's playing iPad. Will there be more Namasensei lessons? That's up to you motherfuckers. If you motherfuckers end up defeating the challenges, then they can keep coming. But they end up costing channel points to fucking watch. So, if you like what you see, you fucking fill that shit full of channel points. If you don't like it, then it won't get filled up. And too bad, tough shit. I don't have to prepare a lesson. Because it's actually a lot more work than playing a fucking video game, I'll tell you what. Preparing all that shit takes a couple hours of fucking time to do that. So, and Crump says this is a shit tier, a shit tier stream. Well, better a fucking shit tier stream than a fucking top tier stream as far as I'm concerned. And we're not here for quality. You should already know that by now. If you fucking have deluded yourself into thinking the quality level is going to be high, I would like to fucking invite you to have a look at the last time Bite Binge tried to play a game with me. Oh, it does. Oh, I thought S was for shit for sure. I assumed fucking shit tier instantly. But anyway, regardless, just gotta make sure this bitch doesn't have anything left. My bottle is empty. I need more beer. I'm not done talking yet. I'm gonna have to fucking slug some swill down. This has been all... My plight to get Asahi Super Dry, fucking in vain. Every time I get shut down, it is fucking horseshit. So I'm gonna drink this swill, because I do want to drink beer. Until this moment, it's all been Japanese, motai nai. Now Kyle doesn't give a fuck if I drink this.
What was it?
Neko girls. You mean girls that dress up like cats? They're cute, if that's what you're asking. I like cute girls. They're fucking pleasant to look at. DJT. DJT sounds like what I would call myself if I was a motherfucking DJ. All Namasensei haters can absolutely lick a nut, and Namasensei lovers also can lick a nut, and you also can lick a nut, you bitch.
You bitch!
Lick a nut. Kintamo namero is lick a nut in Japanese, but it doesn't have the same fucking sting. People look at you like, why are you telling me to lick someone's balls? Like they'll take it literally. There's no expression. It's not an insult. It's not like the middle finger to the Japanese. It's like they'll literally be like, you want to unzip your pants kind of thing. We met in a Japanese class because she was too lazy to take a foreign language and had a fucking foreign language requirement in the school. So she wound up in my Japanese class. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? You're not even doing anything. And she wasn't doing anything. And we hit it off. Fuck no, I don't beat my wife. Are you fucking crazy? I'm not an asshole. You're an asshole, you fucking bitch.
What, think about it?
Oh, that shit. If I found out someone else was beating their wife, I would fucking kick their ass. Straight up. That's how I am. So you better fucking watch out if you're a wife beater. If I find out. If you're in my proximity, you get the lead pipe. Ain't no joke, I'm fucking serious. So watch your ass. She drinks way more than I do. And she's better at it. That's so true. You fucking drink me under the table and you know it.
That's not true.
You're constantly drilling all these beers in this fridge and leaving me with nothing.
That's true.
Right, okay, whatever. Yep, she definitely drinks too. Like, yeah, everybody knows, because you already cleared that fridge last week, and I had to fucking sit there and drink shitty fucking cocktails when I wanted beer. And I had put that beer in there too. I even stuck it in a spot I thought you wouldn't find it. Okay, so what inspired me to make all the videos from the day one was that Kaio's schedule and my schedule were different in Japan. So she worked until 9 p.m., and I worked until 5 p.m. So I would get home from that work, and I was fucking bored. I was bored beyond reason. You can't spend any... I didn't have any money to spend. We were poor as fuck. So got home, all I had was my computer to play with, and my fucking camera equipment and shit. So I just did it because I was bored as fuck. Made the Smashed Update because I was bored as fuck. I made the lessons because I wanted to learn Japanese. And you absorb 80% of what you teach. So as I was teaching those lessons, half the time, I had fucking either learned half of the material that day, or about half, I'd say. I knew half. But, when it comes to doing kanji shit, I was pretty much learning it that day, and then fucking spitting it out. So I retain it easier if I teach it. And that's fucking proven science, that if you teach something, you're going to remember it longer than if you fucking, just hear some motherfucker tell you to write it 50 times in your notebook. So that's why I did that shit. It's pretty much a fucking self-serving thing. The Final Fantasy VII Remake is dope as fuck. The ending was a little bit jank. They have a chance to recover it, though. I'm worried about the direction that shit's going, but it was dope as fuck. The whole way through, every bit of that game up to the very end was fantastic. Fucking S-tier gaming. And then you hit that end, and there's a little bit of fucking jank, and you feel like someone wants to rewrite the story, and they're probably fighting about it right now in some office in Tokyo, Meguro, Tokyo. There's a fucking Square Enix headquarters, which I've been to, and that motherfucking place, someone's fighting. There's infighting going on, just like there was at Kingdom Hearts, and it's not good. We don't want that. I arrived at age 26. I left at age, I'd say 34 or 3, I don't remember. When you get older, you start fucking not giving a shit about how old you are. It's easy to remember my young ages, and then the older I get, the less I give a fuck. So I don't fucking quote me on that. Will I make more guitar lessons? Probably not. I've got a piano I want to fucking showcase, and I'd rather do that kind of shit in composition. But I mean, I like guitar, but I'll play it. But made you want to learn Japanese in the first place. My next door neighbor, Aki Hayakawa from Beaver Machine, that band we started, he was Japanese. So I wanted to learn Japanese because he was my best friend. And let's see. Sequels don't have as big a profits. That's true. Legend comes back. It's not a sequel though. It's the same game. Final Fantasy VII Remake, same game. Not a sequel. The worry is the guy's gonna fucking try to take the story in a different direction. He's gonna make Eris live or some shit, and we can't have that. Like, we cannot have that. But it probably is gonna happen. So, anyway, spoiler warning, you motherfucker. It's a little late for that fucking spoiler warning. I'm on one of these morning classes in Japan are taught more than a year's worth of uni classes. What the fuck? No, honestly, there's no way that a year in uni taught you less than this fucking class. And you might use this when you go there more than that uni shit, but honestly, you need a foundation of all the old lessons to even make use of this, because you got to be able to fucking make sentences. It's really important. Did I actually wash my hair with toilet water in Homeless and Denton? I absolutely did, yes, 100%. Let's see. Will we ever get a new Beaver Machine album? Nope. Those members are moved on to other things. Sam is disenfranchised, and Aki is a business person in Tokyo, so that's not going to happen. And Andrew is in Australia now. He moved back to Australia with his family. Same reasoning behind that decision that we made. Financial reasons. Better to have your child growing up in a place where there are statutory rape laws and things. It's just an overall... It's a decision a lot of foreigners make when they go to Japan after they have children or get to a point where they're defending a whole family of people. They decide that they can probably make more money and do a better job of defending their family outside. But I have no regrets, not a fucking single one of going there. And I'll be going back to visit all the time as soon as this fucking coronavirus is done. And I'll fucking take you with me. I will. I'll fucking shoot some live streams with my phone. I know how to do that too. Or I'll just walk around wasted in Osaka and fucking interview people at random on the street, and I won't fucking tell them that they're on Twitch. It'll be hilarious. But anyway, everything hinges on that fucking vaccine working. Really, it does. Best places to visit in Japan is a friend's house. You will not have any more fun in Japan than if you make a Japanese friend and go to their house or their family's house. That is fucking straight up real fucking advice. I have had so much fun visiting my real friends. You can see a motherfucking Buddhist temple, or you can see a motherfucking park out there, or some fucking fucking tall ass building, or fucking Tokyo Tower or whatever. You can see all kinds of shit. You can see company headquarters. They won't let you in the motherfucker, but you can see them. And there's all kinds of things to look at. And there's nothing more valuable than experiencing the culture of another country with people that you actually give a fuck about. So that's the way to do it. If you can manage to get yourself a friend or two, that's the way. That's the way in. Trust me, I did it that way. I don't fucking, for a second, I would never do it a different way. I'm not a big sightseeing guy, though, so some of you motherfuckers probably really love sightseeing. If Mount Rushmore really fucking gets you excited, or, like, maybe you have some other feeling about that politically, so... if fucking Old Faithful gets you excited, yeah, there's some places in Japan where fucking monkeys will try to steal your wallet while you take a bath. You can go to one of those fucking onsen. That's pretty interesting. So, you're fucking kidding me, one golden ratio. I shipped all that shit. I shipped everything. I really did. Every motherfucker got it, and they got cat hair too. I'll bet there's another motherfucker in the chat that got the fucking thing, and I'm sure you're bullshitting me because I really did not receive a single return back from the post office when I did that. So that was all sent from Japan too, with Mushroomhead's DNA. You guys could clone him. He's dead now. Anyone with that hair, that I remember Shugo was on that fucking video where he's like, "It's real cat hair." Do you remember that? That was funny. Anyway, Twitch should send me to Japan. Well, I can send myself to Japan. I don't need fucking Twitch to do that. But thank you. That's a nice thought. But I can fucking take care of myself. It's fucking Corona. I design fucking data systems that monitor products that are put in automobiles, all of the different automobiles, and that includes vehicle control systems, heads-up displays, and I track quality data and failure data for that stuff. So it's an exciting job. And then I also work for a hospital and do data systems for them too. I do data programming. I'm a SQL programmer, a Java programmer, C++ programmer, ASP.NET programmer. I program computers. It's way better than teaching English. For money, anyway. I don't know. I feel better teaching English. It felt better because those kids were awesome. But honestly, I fucking love money. What the hell? I'm not gonna lie. You motherfucker, you don't have $100,000 to clone my cat. If you fucking clone my cat, I don't even want to say what I'd do to you. Pretty much anything if you fucking clone my cat. That would be insane. He was made into cat loaf, but he can still come back. I do work with CAN bus systems, yes. That's funny that you even know what that is. Yes, absolutely. MySQL, I don't touch that shit. That shit's fucking open source. I work with Microsoft SQL. And there are some shite SQLs that I work with, like PostgreSQL. That's another open source SQL. I have to sometimes work with shitty SQL, but no, Microsoft SQL is the only way. Yes, of course I know of Porter Robinson using my voice clip. I gave him specific permission to use that and helped him with that. So, yeah, definitely. Porter and Nick are my friends. So, yeah, I like those guys. They're awesome. Do I play DDR or DDR? What the fuck is DDR? Dead Redemption? No, it's not Dead Redemption. DDR. What the fuck's DDR? I don't do well with acronyms. Oh, that's she does. She does. She plays it. She's good. I ain't shit. I will fuck up. I would love to play it for you because I would fail hard, but no, I don't. This is delicious. This fucking shit swill beer is delicious. Nope, Guitar Hero is trash. Trash. Fuck that. I wouldn't pay for that piece of plastic. Saved my life. That shit's trash. That's a rhythm game. You better be playing with a fucking electric drum set than that shit. Fuck that. No, I actually don't have a guitar anywhere near this place that the camera's plugged into, so I can't. But I have done that in the past, and I might do it in the future. The end, I might play guitar with my piano playing on auto someday. That would be a lot of fun. But again, we're still working on getting the Mackie mixer set up in that room so that we can do a better job with the piano. I did a test audio stream. You guys can go check that test audio stream. It's a stream of the piano and me trying to get the peaking out of the fucking piano, and that didn't go so well. I didn't get it out all the way, so I need a mixer on there. Will there be another Put It in Your Mouth? Probably yes. After Corona, I think Bite Binge and I will probably do that. Where did you get the music from your culture moment? I wrote it. Yes, that's my music. And all the other music on there I wrote too. That's all my music. Let's see. Sound Voltex. I don't know what that is. But yeah, I used all that fucking music's written in something called Mad Tracker 2, which is a tracking program. It's the same kind of program that people used back in the day to do Super Nintendo soundtracks. It allows you to take a sample of sound, a small amount of sound, and change its pitch up and down, and then write them onto tracks. So that's what I've always used since I was really little, and yeah, that's how I write music. Where am I originally from? I was born in Maine, and I lived there for a week. I don't remember it. My dad was in the Navy, so there's no fucking around with that. That I was just a fucking bouncy kid. I went this way and that. I didn't keep many friends for a very long time when I was a kid, so that was active duty shit going on. It was the brink of nuclear war on the horizon, and Ronald Reagan was the motherfucking boss of my goddamn dad. So, like, what the fuck was I supposed to do? I went wherever the fuck he decided to go. That's how it was. What is MOS? Again, with the fucking no credit card info, you stupid bitch. The fuck is MOS? I will fucking flash the shrimp shit for you. He was a taco for P-3 Orion aircraft. He also, at the very end of his career, was a captain in charge of the Pacific Fleet, but that was the very end of his career. For most of it, he was a taco officer which is a tactical officer on a P-3 sub-hunting aircraft. One day I'll show you what those aircraft are like. I have a simulator. Here comes the motherfucking shrimp shit. Ready? Here we go. Gotta love that shit. That's why I didn't know what MOS was. I am weak on the motherfucking acronyms, but in the end, I've never heard my dad use MOS once. He would probably make fun of me motherfuckers for using a different term too, actually. But again, I'm not in the Navy. He was, so I don't have to be an expert at that shit. No, you gotta fucking... No, it would be Mushmed. You don't understand. DNA is strong shit. I would raise that motherfucker from the fucking size of a rat again. I would fucking bump him on my leg while I played the drum set. Again. I would do it all the same. He would be the same cat. Because I would fucking raise him the same. I wouldn't even have a moral problem doing that. I would do anything to find anything remotely similar to Mushroom Head. I've got another cat. She's just not as cool. I'm sorry. Mushroom Head was very special. I love you, Chibi-chan. You want to see Chibi-chan? We're going to fucking show her. Don't know Chibi-chan. Bro, no. That's part of why she's fucking not cool. She will run away from you. Fuck that.
You bitch.
They didn't run away from anything. The fuck?
What?
Hey. Thank you for that motherfucking subscription, Michael. I do appreciate it. You can lick a nut. So, we've got... Why did I go to college in Denton? 10th best music school in the country at that time. That's why. Also, it was cheap. It was $4,000 a semester at that time. That's something someone who works at 7-Eleven can afford to fucking pay for. So, that's why I fucking worked. Or that's why I fucking went to school in Denton. If you want to, I don't recommend anyone major in music. Fucking for real. But if you do want to major in music, and you want to do it on the cheap, and you want a high quality school, the University of North Texas is the place to go. But I definitely don't recommend that.
No, I don't.
I got early nothing. This shit is fucking overtime, I'm pretty certain. This is a fucking hour-long lesson. I'm just going to fucking answer questions until the questions die out for a while, and then I'm going to fucking fuck off. And by the way, no Bite Binge stream today, but it will be again on next week and the week after, and so on and so on. This is because I did this special shit. I've been fucking preparing for this goddamn thing all morning, and I'm fucking exhausted. So there ain't going to be a fucking Bite Binge stream. I'm already really drunk, too. If I drank again, I swear to God, I would fucking possibly swallow the webcam. It would be bad. You didn't! Crump, you didn't! You missed nothing! You missed Bite Binge with his dick in his hand, not being able to install dick. He tried so hard to get that to work, and he failed over and over again. And we just sat and chilled and drank, and then eventually he ended up watching me play games again. So what you missed You miss binge bumbling it up as usual. That's part of it. It's become a fucking trope around here now that you basically know if bite binge is coming, that there's a high possibility that things are gonna fuck up. But it's also partly Skeeter's fault too for fucking saying that it was on the motherfucking Game Pass when it ain't. So that ended up being partially fucking his fault too. Now you missed a fucking Bumble Fest. That's what you missed. So you didn't miss the actual. We will do that though. We're gonna get that Jackbox shit to work, and when we do, he already fucking texted me today. He was like, "I think I can make Jackbox work." I was like, "No, we're not streaming today." But he already thinks he has a solution. I'm afraid. I'm very afraid. I don't need to buy the fucking game and do it myself. That's what I need to do. I play on PC, but there is no Jackbox on PC. I found out very quickly. So I would need to buy it for PS4 or Xbox. It doesn't matter. I have both. But I ain't gonna buy one of those new ones. Fuck that. How many episodes of Homeless and Denton episodes are there? There were 2 seasons and a special. I believe there were 7 in the first season and 6 in the second season. And there was also the Homeless in Japan special. I think there were 14 episodes. There are also 102 episodes or more. I think there was 103 of Slamfest, the spin-off show from that. And so there was a lot of that. I don't play Dead by Daylight. I generally don't play with zombie fucking games unless Malcolm makes me. Malcolm is Bite Binge's name, if you didn't know what his name was. That's what it is. He'll call himself all kinds of shit. Of course, yeah, the DK Vine guys are the motherfucking shit. I'm still friends with the people on the forum. I'm still friends with Chad and Heil. Yes, absolutely, they're fucking awesome. They deserve your fucking subscription, honestly. I'm not even joking. But they don't stream enough. They deserve it because they deserve it, but they don't stream enough. It's hard to fucking say they deserve it because they're fucking always on. They're not always on. But I love fucking Heil for doing that. It's amazing. I love when he streams. It's fucking shit. No. Chad doesn't stream. Chad's out. Chad's out of the game. He got offered a job by Rare for real, and he had to turn it down because his wife had other opportunities in New York. So he's gonna try to make that work later or something. I don't know. I don't know the details, but it did happen. He got an offer. So that's extreme. I was shocked when I found that out. But anyway, whatever. He's doing good. Don't worry. Like when you turn that kind of job down, you're doing real good. So I wouldn't worry about that. He would have been working on Sea of Thieves. It was a software programming planner, I believe. It was for planning that the job was for that he got the fucking offer for. I miss him too. I really do. But that motherfucker, he's in New York, last I heard. He's busy. It doesn't sleep over there. I'm gonna get another beer. And the Chad's good stuff. Hi, Yuna. Feels so weird to don the suit once more. And it was always edited. Every time. It was so edited. I fooled everyone with that editing, I swear to God. Like every time I would fuck up a letter, I would cut it out. Every time. Baby John is only a 1-episode name. He'd just give himself another name. Everybody who goes on Put It In Your Mouth has to have a new name every time they're on it. And that includes the new episodes that will come in the future. Butch Eagle. Oh yeah. That was a good name. Not this year.
You bitch!
Thanks for the follow, Jigster. Thank you for your motherfucking follow. Be sure, if you didn't see the beginning of the motherfucking lesson, that you actually watch this. That's when the teaching happens. I'm just answering questions. So, when there's no COVID is correct. That is actually the correct answer by Porphyrio. And that guy knows what he's talking about. But if you're talking about the year of your life, you probably are going to be better off after you get a college education because that will increase the salary they give you. You can do it without a college education, but you will get a better salary when you do that. So any college education, you could major in philosophy, and they would give you that. All right, it's time. It's fucking time to wrap this bitch up. All right. Thank you, motherfuckers, for coming in and for spending all your fucking channel points to bring this back. We'll see if we can do it again. It's a lot of work, but hopefully you learned some shit about drinking in Japan. I didn't mention that the best place to drink in Japan is in front of the Family Mart or the fucking 7-Eleven, where they will allow you to loiter like Jay and Silent Bob, and it's not against the law. You can just sit there and drink.
Well, things might change though.
They might have changed. Excuse me.
A lot of stuff
In 2012, excuse me, let me fucking clarify that. You got a good point. They may have changed that.
A lot of stuff changed.
But I used to do the Jay and Silent Bob thing all the time. Me and fucking John would sit out there, or me and Andrew would just sit out there and fucking talk and just drink beers and go back into that Family Mart with a fried piece of chicken, come out of there, chicken and beers. That's what we fucking did. That's very highly recommended. Anyway, till next time, lick a nut, bitch.